Another beautiful day here in Medicine Hat, and we're going to be hitting some more trails. Today we're going to be hitting Jackalope, Speed Goat, and Dirt Rat. They are three trails that kind of intertwine with each other and have a couple different entrances. So it gives you a nice variety. Across the top we have Jackalope and Dirt Rat. Those are the two that kind of follow around the campground, and then Speed Goat comes down the hill here. And then there's also a very nice walking path that you can come back up on if you don't want to ride the trail back up. Okay, so we are starting off here today in the regular staging area. Up over on the hills is Sidewinder, Viper, and all the other trails that I've reviewed so far. And today we're going to be doing the back side of the Gas City Campground. There is a couple back here. This one right now we're on is called Jackalope. It also cuts down over to that pathway and just a little fork up here. I like this trail because it loops around the campground, so it's a good trail if you're out here camping or kids just want to play. Really nice cross-country run. So that's where you go down to the other set of trails, not where we're going today. Got some nice whoops there. A little bit windy today coming up the hill and across the prairie, but it's nice, keeps the heat off. Another section of whoops here. Like I said, it's fun. There's a couple little obstacles, but nothing challenging. Especially a good place to learn how to ride and kind of get used to some different terrain. Quite gravelly and hard packed. We do have a small rock garden there. No big deal on that one. Okay, so after our quick stop to fix this again, because it seems to be that this mount that I bought to replace the one I broke last year, the friction mount is not that good of quality, and even though I have it tight, just that enough of a leverage of this bigger camera and a little bit longer of the camera is not holding. So we're gonna continue on across the top here. Again, hopefully the audio is good due to wind. All right, so like I was saying, this path's got a nice kind of gravelly top to it, fairly hard packed. And this here is going to be our first Y. So from here we can keep going across the top to the right. That is Dirt Rat. So that is the one that will completely take us around and back up to a paved path. Then we have Speed Goat. This is one of the two entrances. This one takes you down. It's got some nice little, I won't say jumps, but could just be a nice roller hump, or you can jump it if you want, and then all the way down the valley. So to start out here, we're gonna go across Dirt Rat, show you the second entrance, come in on that one, and then run two, we'll go down this side of Speed Goat. So this part of Dirt Rat, again, still has some extra obstacles. We got a nice little wood bridge, a little dip. Again, nothing really challenging, but definitely fun to ride. A couple people that I've brought over here to become new riders have quite enjoyed this trail, just because it gives them a little bit of a different and more off-roady feel without being too difficult. And this part is a little bit downhill, so you can get quite some speed. Again, it's got some nice little rollers to it. There's the second entrance to Dirt Rat. And back up across and to the paved walking trail. Okay, starting from the paved path side, you can either go straight down the paved path, which isn't fun, but that's the hill I'll come back up on. So we have Dirt Rat, and then Dirt Rat does, oh, here's the first turn. The sign is knocked down. You can either go across the top or come down the side here. A little overgrown on this part, not a lot of people ride in from this side. Again, just follows the hill nicely, got some good rollers, little hops. A lot you can play around with here. Then, stop quick. And then from here, you can go back up the other side there, which would be back to Jackalope and the first entrance of Speed Goat, or you can follow into Speed Goat, which then turns into some nice S's and comes down the valley here. Okay, so we're gonna head down the Speed Goat side. Again, it's a little bit more fun when you have speed, but I just wanted to show you the split sign there. So these are actually some fairly bermed corners, which definitely helps you keep a little bit of speed through here and is necessary on some of the soil. Again, these are pretty hard packed. Now this trail's been around for a couple of years, which is awesome. Into that loose gravel again. Bit of a smaller berm corner, roller up. Those are just kind of fun to pop. Same with this little one, you roll it or pop it. Up here we do have a split again. I like to stay left. It's hard to get up to that right trail that's not really ridden. Come down, another slight Y there. Kind of a crisscross path, so you can pick whichever one you like most. Drops back down. Again, careful with the loose gravel. Some people do climb this trail. It is a two-way trail, so do be cautious of that, especially on these blind corners. Last one here is big berm and very steep. Then down the flat little section, pops you back out to the paved trail. And then you can continue on to go back up if you'd like. Let's enter Speed Goat from the other side now. So we'll go across the top again with Dirt Rat. So entrance Dirt Rat, that's where we went down before. Here's the other entrance to Dirt Rat if we are coming the other way. Again, this here's a nice little pedal. Now we're going this way, it's slightly uphill. You might honestly not even notice it, but it is a little bit uphill. Notice it mostly when I'm going down it, just from how much speed I pick up. There's some of the trail from above. Come back in. Couple tight corners, no berms up here. Through the dip into the wood section. Nice little wood roller. Great additive. Then we're gonna take the turn here into Speed Goat. Again, pretty loose gravel on that corner, no bermage. This one's got a berm. This is where you got the nice little hoops. Take some speed, give them a couple hops, clear over them if you want. If not, you can roll them, drop back in, enter in Speed Goat from this side. A lot more speed into these corners, especially when entering straight on. Down through the gravelly bit. Oh, kicked back down a bit by accident. And traction, something you definitely have to be paying attention to if you are going a bit faster on this trail. Over that little hop. Okay, I'm gonna slow down a bit here. The other trail they had is you pop right. It's not really, it's kind of grown over now. Drop in, and then you can actually take the lower section here. So before we took that uppercut, a little bit lower. Again, that one's a little better when you're climbing up. I think that's what it's mostly there for, but most people come down, take those bigger sides. Then again, we got our last big corner. And pop it right back down and into the paved section. That was Speed Goat, Jackalope, and Dirt Rat. Nice little area of any riding style or stage. It's a good beginner trail, but as well as if you're advanced, you can get a little bit more speed. Have a little bit of fun there. There's a couple different sections you can take, a couple different routes. So yeah, come check it out. Just behind Medicine Hat Gas City Campground, and it's kind of a nice little hidden gem. It's one of the first trails they started as part of the Equidale to Medicine Hat Gas City trail system, or whatever it's called. I think that's it. But nonetheless, it's starting to rain out here, so I'm gonna head back in before the trails get too wet.